Hey there, here's another Dapta guide. Today I'm going to show you guys how to connect your own calendar or your account of cal.com to Dapta. So I'm going to use Daniel's assistant, which is the assistant that I have used in previous demos. So first of all, you're going to find a new feature in Dapta called Agent Actions. So Agent Actions consist in enabling your agent with capabilities such as calendar bookings, call termination, and others. Today I'm gonna talk specifically about check calendar availability and book on the calendar. So first, we need to create an account in a provider called cal.com. They have a free tier where you can register, test this, and you're not gonna have to pay for it. Actually, my own account is a free account. So after you finish your registration in cal.com, you can connect your own Google Calendar to be able to see your schedules directly in your own calendar, and you can connect to Google Meet so you can have meeting links as well in your meetings. Now, we need to create two specific keys for this action to work. When I press on check availability, I'm gonna have a new tool for my assistant called check calendar availability, and when the users ask for availability, check the calendar and provide available slots. I'm gonna need three things: an API key, an event type ID, and the time zone. So where did I get this from? So here in cal.com, I'm gonna go to settings, then I'm going to go to API keys, and then I'm going to generate a new key. So this is my test key. You can use it as never expires, so you can use this key forever, or you can generate a custom key for specific days. And now I have created my API key. I'm gonna use this here. And where do I get the event type ID? So I go back to my calendars. Whenever you create your account, you have different event types. Here I have a 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and so if I want to use the one for 15 minutes, I enter to the link, and as you can see, I have a number in my URL. This is the event ID. So I'm going to use the event ID, my API key, and for example, I am in Bogota, so my time zone is New York. So American New York will be the time zone that I'm going to use. Why? Because if I say tomorrow 3 p.m., what's 3 p.m.? It's different 3 p.m. between Bogota or Los Angeles. So yeah, it's pretty important to specify the time zone. And as you remember, I'm using, when discussing dates, use the UTC -5 time zone for Bogota, and the current time is this. This is pretty important because when people say, I want to schedule for tomorrow, what is tomorrow? So it's important to have the current time. And also after check calendar availability, I'm going to use my book on the calendar action, which is the same. When a user asks to book an appointment, book it on the calendar. I'm going to use the same event type ID. I'm going to change my time zone to American New York. And I'm going to use the API key that I just generated. After adding these two tools, I'm going to save my agent, and I'm going to do a test call. And let's see what happens. Okay, here is a phone call. Hello?
Services.
How are you? Can you tell me the availability for Daniel's schedule?
Let me check Daniel's calendar for his upcoming availability. I'll look at the schedule for the next few business days. I can see that Daniel has several available time slots in the coming days. Wednesday, January 15th. 15th, between 2 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. Thursday,
Okay.
January 16th.
Can you help me schedule on Wednesday 4:30 p.m., please?
I'll help you schedule a meeting with Daniel for Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. However, I noticed that I need some information from you to properly schedule the meeting. Could you please provide 1. Your name, 2. Your email address, Three is your phone number. Once you provide these details, I can schedule the meeting right away.
For sure. So my name is Daniel Ordonez. My email is daniel@gmail.com, and my phone number is +57 300 856 3765.
Thank you, Daniel. I'll schedule the meeting with you for Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. I apologize, but it seems there was an error scheduling the meeting for Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Let me check the availability again to make sure we select the time that works. I apologize, but it seems there was an issue scheduling the 4:30 p.m. slot. Looking at the calendar again, I can see that Daniel's availability on Wednesday is actually from 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., which means 4:30 p.m. is the end of his availability. Would you like to schedule at an earlier time on Wednesday, perhaps at 4 p.m.?
Yeah,
Would you prefer
help
to
me
look at
schedule
availability
in
for
2 p.m., please.
I'll help you schedule the meeting for Wednesday at 2 p.m. with the information you provided. Perfect. I've successfully scheduled your meeting with Daniel for Wednesday, January 15th
Thank
at
you.
2 p.m.
So, as you guys can see, only with these specific details like the ID of the event and the API key, now I'm able to handle my agenda automatically. So, there you go. Remember that if you want to have the events in your Google Calendar, you need to add the apps inside your account of cal.com, in the apps of Google Calendar and Google Meet if you want to send a link. So that's it. Let us know what you think about it.